Hey guys, today I wanted to go over just a couple different ways to sound funky on guitar, and I'm gonna go over 7 songs here, just parts of the songs. I'm gonna go over "Cut the Cake" by Average White Band, "Just Kiss My Baby" by The Meters, "Kiss" by Prince, "Sex Machine" and the Payback by James Browne, "Uptown Funk" by Bruno Mars, and "Jamaica Funk." And when I first started playing guitar, I only knew like a couple tricks to sound funky, and eventually, as I progressed, I learned that there's a bunch of things you can kind of use from these songs, and you can not only just use them over funk songs, you can use them in gospel and in other different styles as well. So I'll go through the songs and show you how to play all of them. I'm going to do everything in the key of A, just so you can figure out how to transpose it to other keys if you want. So the first thing, remember we're in the key of A here, on the 5th fret. The first line I'm going to go over is "Cut the Cake." "Cut the Cake" goes like this. So, super funky line. I've used that at church sometimes, playing at gospel churches or playing over other funk songs. So basically, what you're gonna do is start here on the 7th and 8th fret, and you're basically sliding up to the 3rd. So that's a flat 7 here and a 3 here, interval wise. And then you go to the 4, which is basically like a D, all the 7th fret. So, and then bar the 5th fret and hammer on with your 2nd finger. So, I'll do it again. So, hammer on with your 2nd finger, bar 5th fret, hammer on with your 2nd finger on the 6th fret. That's just a pentatonic kind of thing. 7, 5, 7. Do it again. And then right there you're playing an A9. You're playing the top of the A9 chord. So fret-wise it's 5, 4, 5, 5. That's a super common funk chord, the 9 chord, so like A9 or B9, C9. So, play it again. Super funky. Next one I'm going to do is "Just Kiss My Baby" by The Meters, and there's a couple different ways to play this. So, I'll show you this way to play. So, you can also play it up here. So, basically, the first method is fret-wise, it's 8, 8, 5 with your 3rd finger. 3rd finger, 1st finger. And then pull off with your pinky on the 8th fret. So, and then it goes like this. So 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5. You can also, instead of playing it up here, you can play it up here. So if you want to play it up here and add that bass A note, that's frets are 12, 12, 10. And then pull off with your pinky on the 13th fret. It's actually easier for me to play it here because for some reason I'm muting on when I do it here. So it's easier for me to do it this way, 8 and 5. Next song I want to go over is Kiss. Now, there's a lot of cool things in the song. And this is actually in A. So the first thing he does is this. So that's actually on the fret-wise it's 12, 11, 12, 12. That's actually an E9. So that's the 5 in A. Another thing I do sometimes in the song is this. So you can also do that in gospel. So it's fret-wise it's 9, 8, 7, 7, 6, 5. So that's basically going from a flat 7 to a 4 to a 3. And then the next thing, cool line they do in this song goes like this. If you go all the way up here to this A on the 14th fret, so the frets are 12, this is the flat 7 right here. Frets are 12, 13, 15. So 12, 13, 15, 12, 13, 14, then 12, 13, 12. You can bar with your first finger there back to the 14th fret. You can do that same line down here as well. So if you want to play it down here, it's 5, 5, 8, 5, 5, 7, then all 5, then 5, 5, 7. So super funky. Next one is Sex Machine. I'm going to do this, remember this is all in the key of A, so a couple different ways you can play this. That goes like this. You can also play it up here. So that's kind of like a classic funk riff. Fret-wise, it's 5, 4, 5. Then just move it up a whole step to 7, 6, 7, and back down to 5, 4, 5. So, and basically what you're doing is you're just playing an A9. That's an A9. And you're just sliding it up a whole step and then back down. And then if you play it up here, you just you're basing it off this A9. So you just bar. You can do it like this. So that's just barring the 12th fret and then barring the 14th fret and then going back to the 12th. Or you can do it like this. That's just barring the 12th fret and then hammering on the 14th fret on the first string. Super funky. The next James Brown one is the Payback. That goes like this. So frets for that are 5, 7. Then you just move it up a half step to 6, 8. And then you go like this. So that's bar on the 7th fret. Put your finger on 9, 8 and pull off to the 7th fret. So, and then 5th fret and root note, 7th fret. Music theory wise, you're basically going from an A minor 6 to an A minor to an A7 back to A minor 6. Super funky. Next one's gonna be Uptown Funk. That goes like this. So fret wise, basically 5, 8, 8, and then 5, 7, 8. And music theory wise, that's basically you're going from an A minor 7 to a D 7. So there is another line they do in there in the verse that's like that's just going basically pentatonic, so it starts on the 5th fret, hammer on from the 5th to the 7th, and then you can hit that chord again, 5, 5, 7, 8. You can also go like this. So after you do that lick, then just hammer on from the 5th to the 7th on the 3rd and 2nd string. So 5th to 7th, 5th fret bar to the 7th fret bar. Just on those top, just the 3rd and 2nd string. And next one we're gonna do is Jamaica Funk. So we're going from Uptown Funk to Jamaica Funk. Jamaica Funk goes like this. So that's another cool line. That's used a lot, like the Gap Band also does something with that, which I'll show you. But the frets are barring on the 5th fret, 3rd and 2nd string, then 4, 3. So you can actually bar. You can hit the 4 and 3, and then hammer on with your 3rd finger onto the 5th fret. So do it again, and then you go down to 2, 2, 1. So. So 5, 5, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Super funky. That kind of pattern is also in. So that's actually "Yearning for Your Love" by the Gap Band. I forgot the title for a second. So that goes like this. Uses the same kind of pattern as Jamaica Funk. And one more I'm just going to add in. I wasn't thinking about it at the beginning, but another one goes like this. This is actually "Funky Good Time" by James Browne. I forgot about this. Really, any James Browne song is going to help you get better at funk guitar, but "Funky Good Time" goes like this. So that's again starting kind of that same pattern we were doing before for Sex Machine, but the frets are 5, 4, 5, and then you just go up a half step. It's basically going from A9 to B flat 9. So 5, 4, 5 to 6, 5, 6. You can also play it up here. That's at A9, so frets are 12, 11, 12, 12, 12. And then you're going to 13, 12, 13, 13, 13. So hopefully these tricks will help you. Like, these are some of the most common songs like I pull out of the bag if I'm just like jamming on a funk song. I'll think about these lines that I played before and just add them in here and there. Especially like pieces from Cut the Cake, and I mean really all of them, but whatever I think is going to help the song in that moment, I'll use it. And I do it a lot at church. I do it at improv jams, or even if I'm just playing over another funk song, I'll employ some of these tricks again. Hopefully this is helpful for a beginning funk guitar player, because when I first started playing funk I only knew like one or two funk licks, and I would always use those licks. So if you have these kind of in your vocabulary, it's going to be helpful for you to use them. So if you guys enjoyed this lesson, please share, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to check out my Patreon. I have about 50 charts there now for pretty much every gospel song I put up, and a couple different plans there. Thanks.